Hey, Truth Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. Last night, I saw the film Terminator, the original from 1984, and I want to share with you what I observed early in that movie. It is quite interesting, and it is very much connected to the date of September 23rd. From Terminator 2, this shot has become somewhat infamous, especially in truth seeker circles. Many video montages have been put together showing all the footage from movies, TV shows foreshadowing September 11th. People often point to this scene from Terminator 2, which came out in 1991, a decade before September 11th. This shot of caution, 9 feet 11 inches. With regards to the date, September 11th, 2001, I want you to observe the numerology of it. For the month, 9 remains 9 because it's a single digit. 11 has a numerology of 2. 1 plus 1 becomes 2. And 2001 has a numerology of 3 because 2 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1 equals 3. So the date 9/11/2001 in numerology reduces to 9, 2, 3. Kind of like the date September 23rd. Also, the date September 11th, 2001, when reduced, 9 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1 sums to 14. Again, it has been 14 years since September 11th, 2001. The year is now 2015, 14 years later. The words dead and end both have gematria of 14. In the film Terminator 2, I was looking for September 23rd clues. The only thing I noticed was the license plate of this police car. You might remember the scene. Arnold Schwarzenegger comes over and throws the cop out of the car. But the license plate number is 999, which when flipped upside down becomes 666. But also you can see 999232. What's interesting about 232 is that the word Satan in Jewish gematria sums to 232. Also, that sequence is there, though, of 923. So both of these shots are from Terminator 2. What I want to show you, though, is what's in the beginning of Terminator 1. In Terminator 1, Arnold Schwarzenegger plays the bad guy, and his mission is to go back in time and kill the mother of John Connor, who in the future is the leader of the human rebellion against the cyborgs, the AI technology that is taking over the planet. So in the beginning of Terminator 1, he knocks on this woman's door. He goes, "Are you Sarah Connor?" She says, "Yes." He shoots her in the head. But look at what is directly above Sarah Connor's door. The number 14 and then the number 239. A lot like the date September 23rd, 23/9. We've seen this number coded over and over. This scene comes moments after this scene where he walks into a gun store to get his weapons. And look at the address on the gun store and the address on the home. Almost identical, both beginning with 14 and having the same combination of numbers. If you read this backwards, September 23rd, this could be September 23rd in reverse. These two addresses are shown in back-to-back scenes. So you have to ask yourself, what are the odds of those same numbers showing up in such close proximity? The film Terminator has interesting gematria itself. Terminator alone has gematria of 133. The film released in the year 84. The main actor is Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger is born July 30th, 1947. Currently 68 years old. His birthday has a numerology of 84, the same year this movie released. And 84 is a very special number, especially in regards to this upcoming September 23rd, which we'll get to. Notice that the name Arnold Schwarzenegger has gematria of 223, like the synagogue of Satan. Numbers so often coded by this gang that we are exposing. In the Bible, in Revelation, it says the synagogue of Satan will rule in the end times. They are referred to as the false Jews. In this world, those are the Zionist Jews. The release date of the original Terminator movie, October 26th, 1984. Remember, October is the only month with 33 gematria. The writer and director of this film is James Cameron. Cameron, a name with 33 numerology, a very important number to the Freemasons. The release date has numerology of 139, just like the gematria of the word Freemasonry, 139. The date also has a connection to the number 58. Whoops, that's a typo. Destruction equals 58, not 59. We've been seeing a lot of 58 coded lately, and here it is showing up. We're going to talk about Pope Francis. Pope Francis has been a Jesuit since the year 1958, and we're going to talk about how Jesuit connects to 84. Also, Terminator 1 and Terminator 2 share release date numerology of 120. 120. I just made that observation. Sometimes that's a number I see coded, but it is a number with meaning that eludes me at the moment. I just see that numerology is coded into the release dates of both Terminator and Terminator 2. The Terminator, the full movie title, has gematria of 166, and this is a very interesting number. As we talked about in Terminator 2, the date of 9/11 was coded, which very much connected with the attack of the Twin Towers. Notice that Twin Towers has gematria of 166, just like the Terminator. A lot of interesting words with 166 numerology. Even September 11, One World Order, the White House. You know, honestly, Truth Seeker, on September 11th, one of my main questions as a questioning person from the beginning was, why didn't they attack different targets? Why didn't they take out the Statue of Liberty, White House, nuclear power plant? You know? Questions other people should have been asking. Perhaps those things are saved for this year and future coming dates. But just look at the gematria, all these things connected to 166. Just makes you wonder. It is written. So anyhow, Terminator came out in the year 84, and it seems to foreshadow the date September 23rd. The word Jesuit has gematria of 84. This year on September 23rd, Pope Francis, the first Jesuit pope, is meeting with Barack Obama in the White House on that date. We just showed how the Terminator and the White House have direct gematria connections. Obama in Jewish gematria sums to 84. His birthday is also August 4th, born on 8/4. Pope Francis is born December 17th, 1936. This is a date with 84 numerology, and again, he's the first Jesuit pope, which has gematria of 84. This number is very important to the nation, United States of America, in Pythagorean gematria. Sums to 84 as well. Meeting in the White House and Terminator, so connected. Also, notice that Arnold Schwarzenegger was born in the year 47, Truth Seeker. Born July 30th, 1947, currently 68 years old. 47's a number that was coded heavily into the September 11th attacks. I did a video on Building 7 and showed all the 47 coding within that. The attacks were blamed on Osama bin Laden, which has Pythagorean gematria of 47. In Terminator, they are trying to save the woman Sarah Connor, who gives birth to John Connor, the future leader of the humans. Both the names Sarah and John have gematria of 47. When Sarah Connor's first confronted with the Terminator, she's in a club called Tech Noir. Tech Noir has gematria of 47, but also just think about the name. Technology Noir, dark ending for technology. These numbers are no accident, Truth Seeker. These are signs of the gang that wages all this madness against us. Remember, the word mafia in Jewish gematria has numerology of 47. And with regards to September 23rd, this year, that date has numerology of 47 as well. The word president has Pythagorean gematria of 47. Here's Sarah Connor in Tech Noir. Arnold Schwarzenegger is about to come in and tear up the club. As for the writer and director, James Cameron, some interesting things about him. He's born August 16th, 1954. The name James Cameron, Cameron has that 33 connection, has gematria of 54. And the reason this stands out to me is because all year I have been writing about September 23rd, and I've been writing about how I think Obama needs to be 54 years old for the assassination ritual to take place, in large part because 54 has numerology of 9. Obama will be the 9th president to die in office. If he dies this month, he will have died in the 9th month. The first president to ever die in office was the 9th president, William Henry Harrison, who died on the date of April 4th, 4-4, a lot like Obama, the 44th president. James Cameron's born on August 16th, which is the 228th day of the year. United States of America, in simple English gematria, sums to 228. I suspect James Cameron's name, his birthday, I suspect it is all made up by the numbers, as so many in this gang like to do. In his film Avatar, his newer series, the world is called Pandora. Pandora has that 33 gematria. These people love to code their numbers, Truth Seeker. So this is what I wanted to show you. You know, some very telling numerology early in the movie Terminator, and those numbers very much connect with the September 11th attacks, which were foreshadowed, quite possibly, in Terminator 2, as well as many other movies, TV shows, and media programming. So that's pretty much the message, Truth Seeker. Until next time. Encore, Truth Seeker. For anyone who just watched and thought, no way, they wouldn't foreshadow it going that far back, I just want to remind you that the film Little Shop of Horrors, which came out on the date of December 19th, 1986, 2 years after Terminator, it begins with this dialogue. On the 23rd day of the month of September, in an early year of a decade, not too long before our own, the human race suddenly encountered a deadly threat to its very existence. And this terrifying enemy surfaced, as such enemies often do, in the seemingly most innocent and unlikely of places. The film Little Shop of Horrors, the title, has gematria of 106, just like the word prophecy, Truth Seeker. Also has that coding of 115 connected to Freemasons, just like how Terminator had the Freemasonry coding. This film by Frank Oz. The film came out in the year 86, Truth Seeker. Remember, the words symbol, triangle, and pyramid have gematria of 86. We live in a world of symbols. All right, until next time.